Today we're continuing the theme of most common email marketing mistakes. And today I'd like to talk to you about personalization. Now, many of you know with email marketing, you can brand your company, and you should be doing that. And branding is when you include your logo in your email and your company colors in your email. But that's not what I'm talking about today. I'm talking about personalizing your email. And what I mean by that is, isn't it nice when you receive an email and it has your name in it? You know they know who you are. So in other words, it says, "Hi, Ken," or something along those lines. It uses usually your first name at the start of the email. You can do that in Constant Contact. You can send out a batch of emails, thousands of emails, and if you've got the first name of each person, you can personalize each email to them. And the way you do that is when you're in your text editing, you'll notice there's a little menu button that says Insert. And the very first item on that insert is called Greeting. Now when you click on Greeting, it's going to pop in a little bit of code, and so it's a little confusing. I've actually made emails for clients, and I find that they delete that and they say, well, I don't want it to read "Dear First Name," I want their first name in there, not realizing that that code actually pulls the first name in. So what you do is you click Insert, then click Greeting, and it's going to pop in the greeting. And you can have it read "Hi," you can have it read "Dear," whatever type of greeting you want to have, it will do that, and then put in the person's first name. Now you say, "Ken, I've got most of my contacts have their first name in there, but not all of them do." Well, there's also a second part to the greetings where you put in a substitute greeting in case there isn't a first name, and it will replace the "Hi" or the "Dear" first name with, for example, "Greetings." Very simple. So you're covered either way. Now, you may not know this. This is something Constant Contact added probably 2, maybe even 3, could be even 4 years ago. They've had it for a while, but a lot of people overlook it. In your subject line, you can actually also insert the person's first name. So before they've even opened their email, they see in the subject line, for example, say my subject line was 5 email marketing facts you need to know. Well, it could read, "Ken, 5 email marketing facts you need to know." Well, when I see my name in the subject line, I know that email is for me, and it increases the open rate. So when you're doing your email marketing, make sure you personalize your emails. One final thing I want to talk to you today about is, I mentioned that it's a little bit of code that you can insert, and Constant Contact does all the heavy lifting there. You just click that Insert and then Greetings, and it pops it right into your email. What happens sometimes is somebody will be editing their email, and they might backspace or delete just one little bracket of that code. It's something you would not even notice. And then they send their email out. And what happens is it says, "Dear First Name," in every single email that goes out. So how do you know if you've done something like that? Every time you preview your email, you look. And if your name is set up as the person managing that site, or whoever has been set up managing that site, it should say "Dear" and their first name. If for some reason you haven't filled that part out, then it will say "Greetings." Very simple. But if you see, when you're previewing the email, if you should happen to see "Hi, first name" here, or hi first name, then you know that something's broken. Of course, the other way you will know that something is broken is you should always send a test to yourself. So by sending that test, you would see when it comes in that that particular piece of code is broken. It happens every now and then. It usually happens a lot when people copy the same email over and over and over again as their template. And what happens is eventually that part of the code could just break naturally because they're just copying the same thing over and over and over again. Or they've edited that paragraph so many times that they don't even realize that they've actually edited something out of that particular field. So I hope you really look into personalizing your email. You'll find that you'll get a better open rate and that people will actually feel as if you're talking directly to them